A general interest magazine has recently published a feature entitled "Taking Risks Makes Life Worth Living." The editor has asked readers to write in with their own experiences and views on the topic. You decide to write a letter briefly describing a risk you once took and its consequences. You should also discuss why some people are particularly attracted to taking risks and how this behavior might be justified. Write your letter in 280 to 320 words in an appropriate style. Answer by Viacheslav. Dear Sir or Madam, I'm writing in response to your request of describing experiences pertaining to risk-taking. I have a fascinating story which I would like to share with the audience of your magazine, along with general thoughts on the topic. Okay, so I am writing to you in response to your request for to. You're using describing, therefore this is a verb. In your request to describe, or in your request for descriptions. So when you don't have a dependent preposition, and request doesn't have a dependent preposition, then to plus verb. In your request to describe, in your request for descriptions of, in your request to describe, I think I would probably say in your request for descriptions of. So, to plus verb, for plus noun, unless there is a dependent preposition. If there's no dependent preposition, then follow that rule. I'm writing to you in response to your request for descriptions of experiences pertaining to risk-taking. I have a fascinating story which I would like to share with the audience of your magazine, along with thoughts on the topic. I think more normally a magazine has readers. I think I might say with the readership of your magazine, although I think audience is perfectly acceptable. I quite like your opening paragraph. I know you made this mistake, this grammar mistake, but it's very good because it's showing, it's clearly setting out what you are going to do, and I like it a lot. Let's see. I'm happy with audience, but I'm going to put with the readership of your magazine. To me, it just sounds better, but you're fine. I think this is actually a good intro. To begin with, I should say that I have always been interested in new technologies. When I was 11, my parents bought me my first personal computer. A year later, I was already computer literate enough to do a myriad of things on the computer, be it browsing on the internet or programming. So I like this "be it," whether it be. I think this is a nice and interesting piece of grammar to use. Okay, you've used to begin with to enter this. You've got a couple of simple sentences, but then this one is complex, and I think that's really quite nice. Therefore, in 2009, when I first heard about blockchain and Bitcoin, my attention was hooked right away. Okay. As a programmer, I learnt of the importance of this technology and its potential. Good. I learnt of. I think that's good. Semicolon. I love semicolons. Yes. However, I learnt, therefore I had no money to invest. The only way was to borrow against my house, but it was extremely risky, as I could lose my abode and become homeless. Abode's a little bit formal, but it's a good word. I think I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's probably a bit over formal, but it's not bad. Fortunately, my venture bore fruit, lovely, after 2 years, when my initial investment tenfolded. To tenfold, you could probably use it like this. Let's see. You're trying to give this a slightly formal touch, and tenfolded is going to be informal. When my initial investment increased, grew, multiplied tenfold. This made me financially independent and gave me an opportunity to travel across the globe. Good paragraph. Good work. Many people might call me a gambler, saying that the story happened to me was a mere stroke of luck. So many people might call me a gambler. I'm going to put a comma here, saying that the story happened to me. You can't write it like this, saying that my story was a mere stroke of luck, saying that what happened to me was a mere stroke of luck, saying that my experience was a mere stroke of luck. My success was a mere stroke. I like this mere stroke of luck. It's very good. Saying that that my story was the result of a mere stroke of luck. In my defense, you can spell defense like this. I would more normally spell it CE, but I think that's fine. In my defense, my decision to invest was well informed, and my experience and knowledge played a big role in my success. So big, it's a really weak word. You can do better than big. Come on. It played an important role, an essential role, a telltale role, a key role. I'm going to put key in my success. Nothing wrong with big, but you can do better than that. In my opinion, people should take risks only if they can adequately weigh up all their options and assess possible consequences, as I did. In this case, not only will they reap the rewards, I love it, good inversion, but also build up their confidence. Build up their confidence in their competence. I would say without there, and build up confidence in their competence. I quite like how that reads, confidence and competence. Undoubtedly, there are individuals who can succeed by making daring feats of daring do, but they are the exception rather than the rule. So you don't make a feat, no, you do a feat by carrying out, by undertaking, by, I'm going to put carrying out daring feats of daring do, but they are the exception rather than the rule. I love this word daring do. I haven't got it as a video, and I'm going to make one of it. I think it's a great word for a video. This is another very good paragraph. I hope my story and thoughts strike a chord with your readers and help form a healthy attitude to risk-taking. Some people think it is noble, but please think twice before doing something. Yours faithfully, Viacheslav. 328 words. Okay, this letter is in a different league to everything else that you've done before. This is really much better. Let's see. Content. You've completed the task well. You should also discuss why some people are particularly attracted to taking risks and how this behavior might be justified. You're talking about yourself. Undoubtedly, there are individuals who can succeed by carrying. So you've just touched on it here. Okay, yeah, you're doing here. People should take risks only if. I'm not sure you've completely answered that bit of the question. I'm going to give you 3 out of 5 for content. Yeah, because you missed that. And I think it's part of the task that's missing. It hurts me to only give you 3 on the content for such a good essay, but I think it's the way things go. Communicative achievement. The writing is appropriate for the task. Okay, you've gone for a slightly formal tone on it. I would probably give it a 6, 6.5, 6 in formality. And I think you've used the right style and the right register for the genre, for the type of letter. You effectively hold the reader's attention, and it reads very nicely. 4, definitely communicative achievement. Organization. The writing is coherently organized, definitely. The focus and prioritization of ideas is logical and ordered. It reads very nicely. The ideas are clearly connected. Yes, definitely. I think definitely I'm going to give this a 4, 5, 4. I'm going to give it a 4. Okay, now language. There is a good range of vocabulary and grammar, definitely. These are used accurately and appropriately, definitely. Yeah, you've used some good things, you've used some good grammar, you've used some good vocabulary, you've used them accurately and appropriately for this topic. Any mistakes that you've made in the text are almost irrelevant. So I think language 5. So what am I going to give this overall? I think probably I'm going to give it a B, B plus, A minus. I think probably it's somewhere between an A and a B. A, B, A minus, B plus. This is much, 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 much better. This is by far and out the best essay you've sent to me, and you should be really, really proud of it. Well done. Anyway, enough. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.